Hey guys, welcome to Bastion Time. I am your host Bastion, and this is Nintendo News. Let's get to that news. This is basically going to be all about the Nintendo Direct that just occurred a couple days ago, and it had some pretty interesting things in it. I was secretly hoping against hope that we'd get some kind of Zelda U info. Not so much, but we did get some interesting Majora's Mask info, but we'll get to that later. Let's get some of the other, not quite as exciting things out of the way. First of all, Nintendo has announced that they're going to be releasing specific Wii games that you won't have to go into Wii mode to play. So these will be games that you'll just access from your regular Wii U menu, and you can even use the gamepad to play these games, unlike Wii games that you access in Wii mode. You cannot use the gamepad to play those, as you may or may not know, which is honestly extremely frustrating. I'm constantly having to switch to Wii mode and back into Wii U mode, and it's very frustrating. So I wish there was an overall solution where they could just do away with Wii mode completely and just let you somehow play Wii games in regular Wii U mode, but at least this is a step towards that. But you will have to purchase these additionally, so if you've already got the physical copy and you want to just play straight in Wii U mode, you're going to have to buy the digital copy, which is a little unfortunate. They also announced that there will be a brand new Fire Emblem game coming out for the 3DS. It has definitely very altered gameplay from the original Fire Emblem games, so that's going to be kind of interesting. If you want more details about that, there will be more details down in the links below. There's a new Pokemon game coming to the 3DS in February, but it's not your traditional Pokemon game. It's basically Candy Crush with Pokemon. So if you're addicted to Candy Crush on your iOS, now you can play the Pokemon version on your 3DS. There will be a brand new DLC pack of stuff for Hyrule Warriors, and it's the Majora's Mask edition, and it's going to have Kololimpa! Tingle will be in there. Do not steal his magic words. He doesn't like that. So that'll be interesting. You'll be able to play as Tingle and also as young Link, and swinging your giant Kokori sword around, and that'll be pretty awesome. That's coming out in February as well. And then Nintendo finally confirmed what we already knew because every retailer had accidentally leaked this, which is that America is finally getting the new Nintendo 3DS XL version on February 13th. We already knew this because so many retailers accidentally leaked it. What we did not know, though, was that we will not be getting the regular Nintendo 3DS. That is being held back from North America for whatever reason. We're only getting the XL version. So, I mean, I guess most people probably want the XL version instead of the regular version anyway, but if it's a matter of price, if it's like $50 more expensive for the XL, maybe some people might just want the regular version. But anyways, that's pretty cool. We're finally getting it, and it's not too far away. And then they announced that February 13th is the same day that Majora's Mask 3D is coming out, and that there will be a Majora's Mask 3D XL special version, but for most retailers, when you try to buy that in the US, it will not come with the game. In fact, I think at this point for all retailers. And in fact, at this point, if you haven't already pre-ordered that special Majora's Mask 3DS XL, you're kind of out of luck. All of the pre-orders from all of the retailers that it's going to be available at this point have sold out. For sure, GameStop and I think Best Buy as well have all confirmed, and Amazon have all confirmed that the pre-orders for that came and went in like 15 minutes. There was no hope. There were very limited quantities. It's very interesting though, because they are also releasing in North America a special edition of Majora's Mask 3D that comes with a Skull Kid figurine, but they're not merging these two special bundles together at all. Over in Europe, they've got these fancy editions that come with Majora's Mask 3D XL, and the game, and the Skull Kid figurine, and a pin, and a t-shirt, and all this stuff. That's Greece specifically I'm thinking of, that has like all of the prizes in one bundle. Whereas in North America, when you buy the special version Majora's Mask 3D XL, it does not come even with the game, not even as a digital download. You've got to still buy the game separately, so that's kind of weird. I wonder why they're doing it that way, but anyways, it's kind of a moot point because at this point they're all sold out, so good luck finding one of those. I'm not too particularly worried. I'm perfectly happy with my A Link Between Worlds 3DS XL. And, I mean, eventually I probably will get a new Nintendo 3DS, but I'm not probably going to be jumping on the bandwagon immediately. I'm going to hold out a little bit, but that's just mainly due to the fact that I'm not made of money. Anyways, so that's it for this. Oh, I wanted to know, it is not it. I wanted to talk about some of the changes to Majora's Mask 3D, which there are quite a few interesting ones. They've moved the bank into the center of Clock Town. They have, in the whole Bomber's Notebook has been completely redesigned. It's very interesting. Basically, they have, you can set up alarms and reminders for yourself as if you've got an iPhone with you, wherein you can say, you know, here's an alarm for when I want to go do this one thing. And the Bomber's Notebook is super detailed. For each quest, it will list out your steps and what your next step is and what steps you've already taken. And your fairy companion will remind you to set up alarms for certain tasks, and they're really focused on making sure people don't get lost in the game, and to some of you that might seem like it's a bit of hand-holding, but I've gotta say I'm all for it. This new revision, where we've got all of these tools to help us get to the next step, is going to make the game enjoyable, for me at least, so I'm all for it. But anyways, that is it for this long-winded, ranty version of Nintendo News. See you guys tomorrow for more news. Bye, guys.